All right, we are live. We are live. We are live. We're live. Yes. Okay, I'm super pumped. What's up, everybody? We are Instagram. I'm adding y'all in. Normally, I'm over there on TikTok, but I will go live on TikTok after this. I am elated to be having this conversation with you all. We are going to be having a conversation about shifting your mindset. Now, normally I jump all over the place with my lives. I never know what time to go because I'm trying to let everybody know. I'm trying to get everybody in. But it's so funny because this morning I do have some stuff to do later this afternoon, so I will not be coming this afternoon. But I will come back for the rest of the week, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For those of you who can join me, it is phenomenal to come in the evenings. But today, this morning, we are going to be having a phenomenal conversation about shifting your mindset from either or to both and. Now, it's funny to me when I think about this because so many of us do not think in the form of both and. We're always thinking we have to make a sacrifice, we have to choose this or that. And in that thought process, we're losing out on so much, especially as entrepreneurs, especially as business owners. You can choose both and there's a lot of that comes to mind when I think of both and so we're going to be getting into it in just a second. So for those who don't know me, hey, my name is Jackie, Coach Jackie, if you will. I am a money mindset coach. I help female entrepreneurs clear their money blocks, truly cure their generational wealth curses so they can attract the money, they can attract the success, they can make the impact we all know they deserve. And so that's why this conversation is so important to me, because when it comes to shifting our mindset, we have to remember that these shifts matter. Everyone comes into the world thinking the way they've always been thinking, based upon what they've heard, based upon what they've been told, based upon what they've experienced, never really realizing that you have the chance, you have the opportunity, you have the space to choose a different thought. And so many of us are choosing to believe and think the thoughts that we think based upon just everything we've always known to be. And so I have a few things I want to tell you here. One, a thought is nothing but a belief is nothing but a practice thought. I'm going to say that again. A belief is nothing but a practice thought. What does that mean, Coach Jackie? That means can practice a thought and believe something different. You know, for those that don't know me, I am an EFT, which is an emotional freedom technique practitioner, a NLP practitioner, that is neuro linguistic programming practitioner, and a hypnosis practitioner. I also do time technique. And so when it comes to your thoughts, I am a firm believer that you can change the way you think. You can change your current reality because our thoughts become things. Yes, I'm over here. We're going to blend it all together. Our thoughts become things. And what you think, you will be. Okay. And so all of these things matter. All the stuff going up in here matter. And another thing, we manifest twice, once in our mind and the second time in our physical reality. What am I saying? I'm saying you're the creator. You create. You were created in his image. You create. You are the creator. And so as you create here first. This is the first place that you start to create your reality. So as we're shifting the way that we think, we shift our reality. We shift what we see in front of us. We shift what's happening all around us. So that is why our mindset, that is why our money mindset is important. If you do not like what's going on in your bank account, it's time to shift your money mindset. Okay. That's the first thing I noticed. I didn't like what was going on in my bank account. Heck, I didn't like what was going on outside of my bank account, right? Debt, all the stuff, right? So when you look at it and you're telling yourself, I have to shift, you are shifting your current reality. Sorry, you guys, I just found out my sister had a baby girl. I have a new niece. Okay, sorry. We live, y'all. I can't help it. I got the text. I'm over here like, wait a minute. My whole body gets spin out of control in my head. So we're shifting the way that we think. Okay. So when we're shifting from either or, that thought process means lack. That thought process is very scarce because if you're in an either or thought process, you're thinking you can't have it all. You're thinking either this or that. You're thinking I could either do this or I could do that, but I can't do both. Okay. And a lot of the time on the entrepreneurial journey, that looks like you telling yourself, hey, I can either, all the text messages are coming in. How are mommy and baby doing? But I can either, show up live and post consistently, or I don't. Right? You're telling yourself that you can't, you either have to be this type of person as an entrepreneur or you're not going to be a good one at all. That's not necessarily true. And so many of us are getting caught up in what other people are telling us to do. You have to post this many TikToks between this hour and this hour to get this many followers. You got to post a reel with these type of, with the trending little arrow so you can get people to follow. It's crazy. You have to do just this, either this or that, or you're not successful. Either this or you're not successful, right? So that type of thought process is hindering you. Especially when you realize I don't have to choose either. I could do both. I can post when it feels good to me, when I'm feeling inspired, when the thoughts arise, and I can be successful. I see it all the time. I know a lot of people. Man, have you ever looked at the successful accounts, like people that have, thousands and thousands of followers, and you really peep how often they post? They're not posting as often as the post person who has little followers, right? So you have to remember you get to choose. You get to choose your reality. You can have whatever you want it to be, both and this. Okay. I also like to say it like this: when you are trying to make a decision and you're like, man, so I really want to, I can't spread myself too thin, but I really want to hire somebody, but I really need my business. You can do both. You can hire someone and your business becomes successful. You don't have to make a decision between, if I invest in this, my business won't be successful because now I ain't got no money over here. No, you can have both. You can have everything that you desire and want. The only thing that is holding you back is you don't believe you can. You don't believe you can. So when we shift our mindset from either or to both, and I want this, I want you to start telling yourself, I can have my cake and eat it too. Yes, I can. I can have my cake and eat it too. I can have everything that I truly desire in my business. Yes, I can. And I will. And what you'll start to notice is your body is going to start to get into action on the yes and the both and. Your body is going to start to do things that are you're going to get inspired action where you're like, oh my gosh, this person is the perfect person for me to hire. They come along at the perfect time, perfect divine timing. All of a sudden, you hire the person and your business starts to just scale because you've been able to put yourself into other things. Right? Once you start to change this perspective and you go from either or to both, and you start to realize that, hey, when it comes to my money, I can do this and this and this. And the more that I invest in these things, the more that I attract, the more clients come to me, the more opportunities show up for me. Okay. And so the both and is a different perspective. It is, I can do what I want to do. I can have what I want to have. I can be who I want to show up to being because this is the way I think of me. Oh, okay. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to head out, getting calls behind my sister. But I love you. We're going to be coming back having more conversations about the both and, or not just the both and. We're going to be back having more conversations about the shift. Shifting the mindset in a way where you're going from, oh, sorry, Instagram. I was getting a call. Pick up in a minute. But shifting in a way where you're going from, I have to think like this. Money is scarce. I have to work really, really hard to make a lot of money. Money is the root of all evil. Jackie, I can't even believe you coming here and having this conversation about money, because we shouldn't be talking about that. We should be talking about more passion, right? If you are in these thought processes and this is the way you're thinking about your money mindset, there is a shift that needs to be made. And that is why I'm elated to invite you to the Money Mindset Makeover Masterclass, where we will be shifting your mindset in the most powerful way possible. Talk about clearing money blocks, talk about techniques that are going to open you up to so many things, the abundance, for you to always think both and, for you to always think, I can have my cake and eat it too. So join me for the Money Mindset Makeover Masterclass. If you are ready, comment shift below Hunty and I will get you in, because let's just have an honesty moment. If you're not making the money that you want to be making in your business, there is a shift that needs to be made here. And a lot of the time, the shift is something super easy that you didn't even know to be possible. So let's shift our mindset, shift the way we think, shift the way we're moving and grooving here in this life and in business. And hey, remember, I love y'all. Let me go say hey to my family so we can get excited about my new niece. Have the best day ever, everybody. And join me tomorrow. We'll be coming back tomorrow. I'm going to be coming back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Because I love the evening sesh. I seem to get more people in on the evening sesh, but we'll be coming back tomorrow in the evening, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, having another conversation about another shift we all need to make. All right. Love y'all. Have the best day ever.